Well, a very good afternoon to you. It's the day after the clearance yesterday, so let's go and have a look at what we've been doing here. See if we've made a decent job or not. See if the greenhouse is still up. Right, yeah. So got all this space. Pretty grand, isn't it? A blank canvas of a garden to do with whatever the client wishes to. So we put the here. We put the roller to ram down. It's chipped on top of it. Heavy frost last night, so not snow, unfortunately. Well, I think that's coming tomorrow actually, so we shall see. Yeah, so cleared all the brambles, a couple of ash trees. There's a decent sized willow tree here, and a little pond. It's quite a discovery, quite a few discoveries on this job. So let's have a look. So as we were cutting away, we found some like little shrubs. So what we've done is we've cut some holes in the terrain. You can see here, bits of all sorts. I'm not quite sure what they are because I'm not a botanist. I just mess about with trees really. So well these, because we've cut these off down to the ground, there's quite a few more. There's all sorts, some rhododendrons, laurels, berberis. But that's about, like I say, the extent of my knowledge. So we put the terrain down, chipped everything on top of the chip, on top of the terrain. So there's no more regen coming through. It's gonna be a nice, you probably get 2 or 3 years out of this this bed, weed free, maintenance free. So we kept quietly cutting away, and we found this path as well. So it's all overgrown here, coming out to like here with trees. So we've cleared it, and then the big spruce in the corner. The way spruces normally grow when they're in like a forestry setting is they'll plant them like 2 meters apart, and then they'll all grow up at the same sort of rate. So you're left with like a right nice stick that can go straight to the mill, go to paper pulp, fencing products, whatever you want. But because this tree was on its own in quite an exposed place, they grow really bushy. Because the more foliage a tree has on, the more energy and nutrients it can produce through photosynthesis and put energy back into the root system. Now on the spruce trees, they don't have like a tap root anchoring them into the ground. So what they do is they'll try their hardest to put as much growth into these root systems to make that root plate as big as possible to anchor it in. So when you see lawn conifers, they will usually have like quite a lot of sporadic growth all over the place. I mean, this particular spruce that we took out was growing right out over next door's garden, over the shed roof. It was quite a technical job to take it down. Nothing got damaged. The greenhouse is still up. What a good do. Yeah, so and the fence is up. So anything's possible with like a space like this now. Lots of sky as well. We couldn't see much of that before. So yeah, so when we took down the spruce, climbed to the very top of it, put the anchor point in, and then I'll work my way back down to the bottom of the tree and start limbing off all the branches on the way up till you're left with like one big stick. And then this is sectionally dismantled down 2-3 foot at a time. Everything went through the chipper, so we're left with just the root now. But with it being a conifer, they don't regrow like a hardwood would. Hardwood wood. So yeah, so it's all covered up with the wood chip, and just quietly just rot away. Put all those nutrients that are in the root system still back into the soil. So over the next few years, as the mycorrhizae, the fungal activity breaks down those roots, nutrients going back into the soil, ready for whatever comes here. I don't know, you probably get an house here, but it's, I don't know. Depends what the customer wants to do, doesn't it? So, yeah. So, big open space. Whilst we were cutting away, the neighbour come past and asked us to give him a price to take down these sycamores. So we put a price in. Might have scared him off, might not. We'll see. Depends how much Father Christmas puts his bill into the guy, I guess, doesn't it? So yeah, so a nice big clean open space. What a good do, eh? And we're all done within like about 5-6 hours. We don't mess about. So yeah, right, well, stay warm. get wrapped up warm, and enjoy your day. Goodbye.